What's going on to you, Pisces? So you have the Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, King of Cups, ooh, Five of Pentacles, Justice, Hanged Man, which is Pisces, the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, Nine of Cups, and then you have the Two of Swords. So what I'm seeing here for this is that this is a situation for you where a lot of you Pisces, right? The Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups. A lot of you Pisces are not really impressed by the offers that a lot of you are getting around this time. A lot of you Pisces may think that some people who are giving you the kind of offers that you want, or the type of people that you happen to start to interact with, are not really up to par. And it may not necessarily be because of the money, but it's more so about they show you red flags immediately, right? As soon as you get to know them, they're giving you red flags immediately. So the Four of Pentacles and the King of Cups now represents, so you have to be you're being patient, right? The Four of Pentacles, particularly in this reading, is more so of a card of patience. It represents not really getting the type of quality of the people that you would like to have around you, at least as an option to see if you can date them, to find out if the two of you are compatible, but remaining patient, remaining quiet. The King of Cups represents, and at the same time, still continuing to get to know other people. The Five of Pentacles and the Justice. Now, the Five of Pentacles represents, and just moving forward, away from the pain, away from the heartbreak, away from the discomfort. And like I said before, learning that, you can't resonate all the time on that type of stuff, and just keeping it moving forward, right? So this is a situation where a lot of you need to understand that a lot of you Pisces, like I said before, this isn't gonna last forever. So you should never think that this is a situation where everybody that you come across is trash, because that's not true. So the thing about it is that the Justice represents what it is that you Pisces should be concentrating on. Is just understand who's real and who's fake by knowing the type of games that people play. And once you start seeing people play those types of games, stop messing with them. Stop hanging around them, right? The Hanged Man now represents all it is. A lot of you Pisces feel like all it is that you want is just to find one particular partner that's good for you. And it just seems like, that fits well into your life and you fit well into theirs. You're a match. And it just seems like so many people are upset about this, right? Like all of them have problems, right? You seem to get so many people upset, angry, and a lot of you Pisces got to understand that they're just projecting their nonsense, obviously, onto you. And the Hanged Man represents Pisces from the Major Arcana, so you did show up in your own reading. And this is more so about how you have to learn to be patient, that at the end of the day, people's projections is not about what it is that they say to you. They do like you, but the problem is that they're dysfunctional. So instead of them exonerating the best parts of you, they have to constantly take something, even if it's a lie, because they're dealing with cognitive dissonance. They would rather deal with the easier thing, right? Which is because the brain defaults to the easier thing. So the harder thing was to understand that it's not the people, it's not you, it's the people, right? That's wrong. That's dysfunctional. But no, they'd rather just default to you. So the thing about it is that the Page of Pentacles and the Tower, the Page of Pentacles and the Tower now represents, so as a result of this, the Page of Pentacles and the Tower is now about how a lot of you Pisces, right, you're ready to still move forward, even though a lot of people have tried to put their own projections onto you. But the Tower represents, but there's some serious epiphanies. And what I mean when I say epiphanies, I mean like there's some serious changes happening. There's serious realizations happening. And the realization is that you Pisces don't need to be in a relationship with someone who's dysfunctional, which is very true. You know, it's very much so true. A lot of, like I said before, you know, there's many types of singlehood. You know, there's many types of singleness. You could be single because you focused on a task. You're focused on a job. You're focused on this. Your job fulfills you, right? You could be single because you're dysfunctional. You could be single because you're so great that people kind of reprehend you a little bit. So there's different types of singleness. That's 3 different types that I just named there. You could be single because you're in the stage where you're reforming from being dysfunctional to now learning how to actually be an upright person, decent, right? So there's many types of singlehood. You don't want to end up heartbreaking or causing heartbreak to somebody else. So you decide to stay by yourselves, right? And heal and do the things that you need to do and make sure that you fully reform. Then you have the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords represents, so there's no need for the defensiveness. You know, you're going through, there really is no need like that for the defensiveness. A lot of you Pisces are going through a time right now with you're having huge transformation, right? Huge transformations. You're at a time right now where things are starting to look a little bit confusing, right? The Tower, chaos that comes from it, it can be a little bit confusing at first, but eventually what is in the wreckage when things get torn down is the ability or the opportunity to start something new. So your old life used to be full of people who, again, would give you offers, but the offers are, I'll be in a relationship with you, but I'll disrespect you. I'll be in a relationship with you, but I'll talk bad about you behind your back. But now it's like the Tower. That's obviously changing. Things are changing big time. A lot of you Pisces are not accepting that. So what are you doing? A lot of you Pisces are like, okay, forget about all this. And you're starting to make your own rules. Let's clarify some of these cards now. So let's clarify the Justice. So to clarify some of these cards, we have the Hermit, the Lovers, the 7 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. So again, the Justice is about, this is their life. Let them choose their own type of life, in the sense of, they didn't appreciate you when you were around. Let that be their life. They have to deal with the consequences of knowing that you really liked them, you really rock with them, you really wanted to be in a relationship with them. And they decided to say no for whatever reason. So now they have to deal with that. The Hermit and the Lovers now represent, so as a result, the Hermit is now about how, so now you have to look towards your own future instead of trying to figure out why is it that people do certain things and why they talk to you a certain kind of way, right? Who cares? You know, I know why, but who cares in the bigger picture? So the Lovers represents, this is where it is that you want to be, but in the correct position. And it's something where you'll have to actually seek that out. It's not just going to come to you automatically. The 7 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles represent, so as a result, a lot of you need to understand that that's what it is. You know, 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. You have to, when people start acting up like this with you, a lot of you Pisces have to understand that it's best within, it's within your best interest to not be so caught up in the nonsense that they're saying to you or they're trying to do to you, because at the end of the day, they're running games, you know, and that's all it is that these people can really be, you know, they could really only be hypocrites. So then you have the 9 of Pentacles, And you just have to be true to yourself.